Well, next week marks 1 year since the Esparto fireworks explosion in Yolo County that left 7 men dead, several people facing charges, including a former sheriff's lieutenant. Well, today, Yolo County leaders are responding to that blistering grand jury report that claims the county knew about the illegal fireworks operation, but did nothing. Thank you for joining us at 6. I'm Curtis Meng.
And I'm Andrea Flores. That report says county officials could have prevented that deadly explosion. KCRA 3's Marisela de la Cruz has their reaction.
3 months since a grand jury report found that Yolo County could have prevented the deadly Esparto fireworks explosion, the Yolo County Board of Supervisors adopted the county's formal response. In it, leaders dispute the grand jury's findings that officials were aware of illegal fireworks operations at the site of the deadly Esparto explosion, arguing some of the conclusions relied on speculation or an incomplete record.
By its own admission, the grand jury's report was narrow in scope and only really looked at the county's very limited role.
We sat down with Will Arnold, the Yolo County spokesperson, and asked whether the county accepts any responsibility for not following up more aggressively after receiving complaints and tips about possible fireworks activity at the property. He did not give a direct yes or no answer.
Licensing and approval of fireworks facilities, including storage facilities, is the responsibility of the state, CAL FIRE, and the feds, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, commonly known as ATF. Those entities continued giving licenses, renewing licenses, including one final license renewal that was given to this facility a few weeks before this tragedy happened. We, the county, were not updated on these license renewals for this facility.
The grand jury report claimed county officials knew about operations at the property for at least 3 years, but no code enforcement occurred. The county's response argues investigators were misled by the operators who are now facing criminal charges.
And so when our staff did investigate, they were told under penalty of perjury that this storage facility would be holding equipment, farm equipment, and specifically would not have any hazardous material. So whether there were tips or other information out there, the county's being told by the folks running this operation that that's not the case, and so we operated on that information.
And while county officials would not say how a similar complaint would be handled today, they told KCRA they are reviewing their practices moving forward.
There is ongoing work to refine and potentially identify gaps in our training, in our policies and procedures that we hope that should something similar happen in the future, that those efforts may go to mitigating that.
County officials said that they're conducting an internal review of their code enforcement procedures, and they expect to release those findings in the coming weeks. In Woodland, Marisela de la Cruz, KCRA 3 News.
Among the recommendations that Yolo County is adopting from that grand jury report is training staff on county code.